So if you want to get water damage jobs, you might already know that plumbers are a great source to get water damage referrals. But did you know there's something called a shadow plumber? Well, if you didn't, you do now. And in today's video, I'm going to break it all down. What is a shadow plumber? Where do you find them? And what's different about a shadow plumber than a normal plumber? Here's the deal. If you own a restoration company and you want to get more water damage jobs, you don't want to miss this video. Let's go. All right, guys, this is also going to be one of our early update videos. As you may or may not know, I'm launching a brand new restoration company from scratch, Bayside Restoration, and this is going to be one of the videos that is going to fit within that series because I eat my own dog food. I'm actually going to do what I tell you to grow your own company. And so here in just a moment, I'm going to share my screen and we're going to dive in. Now, first and foremost, what is a shadow plumber, okay? And how are they different than a normal plumber? There's two types. There's kind of what I call a front page plumber and there's like a shadow plumber. A front page plumber is going to be somebody that you can find on Google Maps with an easy search, right? And they're going to be one of the guys that pop up in the 3-pack, or they're spending money on sponsored ads, okay? So one way to think about it is a front page plumber is a plumber that you can easily find, okay? You just go Google plumber in your city and whoever pops up, those are front page plumbers. But did you know that probably 85% of the plumbers in your market are not visible on that front page? In fact, you're only going to get 3 plumbers in the map pack and maybe a few different plumbers in the sponsored ads. And a lot of those are really big companies, which is fine and that's great. But there's also a world where when you try to go get those guys, they're getting bombarded constantly by other restoration companies because everybody can find them on Google. I submit to you the idea of the shadow plumber. So what is a shadow plumber? A shadow plumber is someone that actually runs a plumbing company, but these guys are not living on the front page of Google. Maybe they're on the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th page of Google. Maybe they don't have a Google page at all. Some of these guys are actually going out there and just doing jobs from word of mouth referrals and handyman type projects, and that's what we're going to target today. That's what a shadow plumber is. A shadow plumber is someone that's operating in a single white van, okay? Unmarked van, just kind of your normal dude, someone that you can't find easily. They're operating in the shadows, so hence the term shadow plumbers. I want to make sure that I've got the distinction, right? Now, I'm not telling you don't go after the big plumbers. You should go after the big plumbers. I am going to go after the big plumbers, okay? In case you guys want to go on this journey with me, my goal is to grow this business from $0 to $1 million in the first 12 months. I'm looking for a handful of companies that want to grow side by side with me. If you guys are interested in doing that, go to workwithshane.com, and just the prerequisites, it's going to take about 9 to 10 hours a week of you to execute, and you're going to need about $35,000 cash on hand to run the place in the program. If that's for you, go to workwithshane.com. If you don't have 35 grand and you don't have 10 hours a week, don't worry about it. It's not going to work. What I'm going to do in my program and what I'm going to be doing with you guys is I'm going to find these plumbers. I'm going to order them out for service. And then if you go to Work with Shane, I'll show you exactly what we're going to do and say as we call these guys. And I'm going to show all this on YouTube anyway, but I am going to bring a few people into my coaching program so we can climb into the sheets and do it all together. If that's good for you, go to workwithshane.com. I only got a few spots for that. To get back to what I was saying about the plumbers, you still want to go after the big plumbers. You don't want to ignore those. A lot of the big plumbers, sometimes they get ignored because everybody thinks they're too big to approach. There's some type of what I would call like intimidation factor. But that being said, I still love the shadow plumbers and we're going to go after a handful of those, okay? So now that you know what a shadow plumber is, let's talk about a couple places to find a shadow plumber, right? So one of the places to find a shadow plumber is Thumbtack. And now that we're there, I'm going to be doing this in the area of Bradenton. That's where I'm going to be launching this thing in Sarasota. So 34211. Oh, I need to be looking for, what am I looking for? I'm looking for a plumber. 24-hour plumber would be the most ideal. And I'm going to hit search. And then it's going to come back with a list of some plumbers. So what are you looking for? This is going to give a little bit of Q&A. So I'm going to say, maybe we'll say sink, faucet, toilet, washing machine. I might say clogged drain, burst pipe, sewer backup, any one of those. Urgent, that might be a good one. Ready to hire, but not in a hurry. Let's do urgent. This is probably going to show. So we've got JB Plumbing, LD Plumbing, Dayron's Plumbing, Flex Drain Solutions. These are somebody else. And so these are what I would call shadow plumbers, okay? So, and I think I've already grabbed this guy, but you can click over here onto their profile, JB Plumbing Solutions. It's not going to show you their phone number, but in this video, I'm going to show you how to do a little reconnaissance work, okay? So one thing that you would do is you can go in here and you can just copy this right here, copy, Command C, and I'm going to paste that in here. Look for them on Google. Here they are, JB Plumbing Solutions. Let me make sure this is the right place. May not be the right place because this is in Australia, not the same guy. Again, this is why these guys are going to be shadow plumbers. So we're not going to find him there. So that's one example. He's not going to be on Google, but you can also scroll down here on Thumbtack all the way down and you can get their name, background check, credentials. So Jinkius Brento. And I don't know why, but all these dudes, like the Thumbtack dudes are, at least down here in Florida, a lot of these, they're foreign dudes, right? Which is fine. I have no problem with them, but I got to pronounce your name. So I'm going to Command C that. So we're looking for Jinkius Brento. And maybe you can go in here and do, there he is. Well, no, it's back to Thumbtack, Plumbing Solutions. And the last thing you can try to do is find him on Facebook. That's another one to try to do. Here he is. Now you can find him. I'm going to say this is the dude. Okay, so Jinkius Brento, you can add friend. Let's go after the dude, and there he is. So that's one way to find these guys, okay? So I just showed you how to get them, how to find them. So let's go to one more, and let's go to Flex Drain. Let's see here. So there's Flex Drain Solutions, and so what we would normally do is we just gather their information, we put them into CRM. I think I've already got these guys in here, so I've already got him. Yep, so I've got him plugged in here, so we're already good, okay? But these are good examples of how you can find your shadow plumbers, okay? Let me see here. Where was that other tab? So now I've showed you how to find these guys in Thumbtack. Grab these guys, scrape them, and if you want to know the guy's name, don't forget, you can scroll down. Flex Drain, Brian. I'll have to check that because I thought I had Jordan, but I'll check that later. But either way, there's their credentials. Brian Sherman, and that would give you something else that you can search for on Facebook if you're trying to put a name with a face, okay? So now I've just showed you or shared with you how to go about finding a shadow plumber from Thumbtack, okay? So the next way that I want to show you how to find shadow plumbers is on Facebook, okay? And this is a really good one too. So another way to do this is to go to local community groups. So down here in Florida, I'm part of a community group, Lakewood Ranch, Florida. There's 27,000 members in there, and you'll have these probably in your area too. And what you want to do is you want to join these things. And once you join, you're going to go over here to the search bar, okay? And you're going to type plumber. I guess I'll show you a little hack while I'm doing this. So one thing that I did in this group, okay, is I put a Facebook post out there because one of the things that I pride myself on is to help my clients not get screwed over by insurance companies. And so this is kind of a little reverse SEO hack, by the way. So I'm looking for plumber, and most everybody else that's going to be down here, they're looking for a plumber, looking for a plumber, looking for a plumber. That's what I'm going to show you to do. But because my post just popped up, I'm going to explain to you what I did here as well. Guys, this is a pro tip. You will not hear this from anybody else. This is good stuff. Pay attention. So what I did is I put this image there, insurance claim denied. And a lot of people are typing for a plumber, okay? And if they are, they might have had a leak and they might be thinking insurance claim. So what I did is I put together an image and it says insurance claim denied. If you or someone you know is about to file an insurance claim for mold or water damage, beware. Boop, boop, okay? Insurance claims can be very tricky to navigate. I'm gonna read this because I don't know that you can read it or not, right? Insurance companies can be very tricky to navigate. If you say one wrong word, your claim can be denied. Insurance policies are riddled with loopholes so the carrier can weasel out of paying a claim. How you report the claim is super important. Every word you say after that can be crucial as well. I'm not an attorney, but I do own a restoration company, and I've been through over 1,000 claims, and this is all true stories, okay? If you're thinking about filing a claim, feel free to reach out to me. I'm happy to guide you as best I can as you get started in the claims process. Now, originally, I made this post, okay, but I didn't include the word plumber, and I wanted to make sure I showed up for the word plumber, so I went back and then I edited it, and I said, and make sure you're choosing a good plumber, SEO. Y'all like that? Drop a comment if you like that, dog. This is good stuff. Make sure you choose a good plumber to do any repair work for a leak, because if I want to go for a leak too, I can go back and do that as well. Matter of fact, let's type leak. Let's see what happens. Oh, there he is. Golly, look at that guy. Oh, my air conditioner is leaking. Almost 10 years old. Can someone come out and inspect? The repair. There seems to be a leak. I need some advice on whether I should take this matter to corporate. HVAC. It's probably gonna have something to do with a leak. So anyway, hopefully you guys are starting to understand. Like, if you want to appear for a leak, then this is the reason why. So let's go back to the plumber. I hope you guys like this, by the way. And again, if you want to, like, imagine the stuff that I know. I've already done all this stuff, guys. So if you want to do it side by side with me, go to workwithshane.com and you're going to get even more tips and tricks. Because I'm going to give you as much as I can on YouTube. But hey, I got to run a couple 7-figure businesses while I do this and make a bunch of content. So let's go down and let's just look at this. Looking for a plumber to move a washer and dryer. Christopher Plumbers, boom. Warren Skaggs Plumbing Warehouse, 941. I mean, look at all these guys. Byron Thompson, call Next Level Plumbing. And yeah, Shane's already friend requested this dude, all right? Because he owns a really good looking plumbing company and I will be doing some business with him. Y'all watch. All right, so we're back down here. Looking for a plumber, reasonably priced. Any recommendations? Tyler Harris over at New Life Plumbing. This is going to be a guy that's going to be a shadow plumber. Because when you type plumber Lakewood Ranch, let's see if he shows up. Because I guarantee he doesn't. Plumber Lakewood Ranch, Florida. So these are your front page plumbers. Wimpy's, Bullseye. But I got them too, all right, by the way. We've got Redemption Plumbing, Flowmasters, Richards. So like, these are what I'd call your front page plumbers, okay? These are your front page guys. But as you're going to be able to see, like, for instance, who were we talking about just there a minute ago? New Life Plumbing, not there. Not there. And if I go down, more businesses, Flowmasters, Benjamin Franklin, Peace of Mind, Lofton, Armstrong, Bravado. These are all shadow plumbers. You understand? They're way down here. And you're not going to find this guy. He's not even on page 2, dog. Not even on page 2. And I'm going to be reaching out to him. What's his name? Tyler. What's up, Tyler? Tyler, your SEO, bro, it's not working. Do you understand? So like, but this is a good way to do it. But Tyler's still going to see leaks. Look at all the people that are recommending him. Does that make sense? It's not just one. Torrin Morgan with Local Flow. I was looking for that one a minute ago, trying to enter him in here. New Life Plumbing, Bill the Plumber, Clog Kings, Anthony LaPetra. Who's Brad? I bet Brad works there. Facebook is just, there's such a gold mine of stuff here, okay? So here's Anthony at Clog Kings. Recharge Exteriors is Brad Smith. Anthony LaPetra, he is the owner. I've already added him. Peace of Mind Plumbing, Chad Sutherland. North River Plumbing, like do you see all of these plumbers? Do you see all these guys? And here's the best news. Like, whenever you're doing this, guys, you're going to reach out to them and you're going to say, hey, I saw you tagged in a post on Facebook. And then that's how you start your intro. Does that make sense? Is this helpful? No, drop a comment down there and below. And let me ask you a favor. If you enjoy this content, drop a comment. Be sure to like and subscribe and share this video, okay? I spent a lot of money making these things. It would mean a lot to me. It helps the channel grow. That's my ask of you. So at any rate, this should be helpful information, like all of these guys. Look at all these plumbers. And yeah, so I've already got these guys in our CRM. This guy lives in my neighborhood too. But dude, I'm telling you, we get down here in Florida, there's a lot of people with foreign names, man. I gotta get up on my stuff. This Nashville stuff has got me stuck. You know what I'm saying? But hopefully this is helpful for you guys to see what am I doing in the first few weeks. Hey guys, real quick, in case you didn't know, I help people just like you grow and scale your water damage restoration business. If you are interested in me helping you grow and scale your company, go to workwithshane.com. We hop on a 15-minute call to see if we're a good fit. Workwithshane.com. Now, let's go back to the video. We're going to be launching this thing probably January 1, but I want you to know what a shadow plumber is. And like, when you contact the guys, you're going to contact them through our plumber script, and you just want to let them know who you are, where you found them, and how can you serve these guys. There'll be another video somewhere you can search for servant marketing. I'll maybe do something on the servant marketing method. The bigger idea here is like, I want you guys to grow your business on the backs of plumbers. That's what I did, and that's what I'm going to do again. You got your front page plumbers and you got your shadow plumbers. Now, know this. The front page plumbers, people that are already working with someone, those are probably going to be easier people to build a relationship with. A lot of these shadow plumbers, they're a little harder to get a hold of because they're not as well organized. They're smaller companies for a reason. They're not running Service Titan. A lot of these guys are still answering the phone. A lot of these guys are not answering the phone. They just let it go to voicemail. These are all problems with shadow plumbers. And that's one reason why I like going to a larger outfit, because they've got someone manning the phones and there's already processes in place to kind of handle this stuff. And so, yeah, and a lot of the stuff that I'm also gonna be doing, I'm gonna be getting plumbing leads, and then I'm gonna be giving it to these plumbers as part of our servant marketing method. Shane, how do you get leads? Bro, I'm gonna buy plumbing leads. I'm gonna buy them, okay? And then I'm also gonna look and answer the phone to see, are these really water damage calls? Because if they are water damage calls, I'm gonna go out there and that's what you're gonna find. If you go buy 10 plumbing leads, 1 or 2 of those are typically gonna be water damages in disguise. And that matters because if you're buying a water damage call from 33-mile radius or Service Direct, you might be paying $1,000 for the call. Well, you might be able to get that same call as a plumbing lead for $120 bucks. If you just do the math, if 1 in 10 turns out to be a water damage is $1,000, a plumbing call is $100, the math maps. Do you understand? So there's another pro tip. Go get plumbing leads. And here's another pro tip. If you're in a market where you can't get in with a pay-per-call provider because they're already booked up, buy the plumbing leads. But the thing is this, you're gonna wanna be able to give the plumbing leads to the plumbers as goodwill with the servant marketing method. If you're not doing it the right way with the right plumbers, you're not gonna get a return on investment. Some of these plumbers are gonna want leads. Some of them are going to be good fits. Some of them won't be good fits. You don't want to just go find any plumber that you can find on Facebook or any plumber on Google and just try to build a relationship with them. You've got to call them and you've got to vet them. And the way that I'm going to vet them is going to say, hey, I found you online, blah, 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 blah. Do you guys want leads? What do you do? And then as I'm talking to them, I'm going to ask them and get to the point, like, what do they do when they see a lead? Are they working with anybody already? And then that's where I might introduce myself. If they're already working with someone, then I've got another set of things that I do to win them over. But if they're not working with somebody, then I've also got to see, like, why not? Have they ever worked with anybody before? And because if they're not working with somebody, guys, but they have in the past, there's a reason why. There was a bad experience there, and you need to find out, okay? You got to find out. Like, they went through a bad breakup, and they're not going to be willing to start using you if they were abused in their last relationship. And these are things that you will typically get wrong just because you see a shadow plumber and they say they don't want money. You're like, great, I don't want to pay a big referral fee anyway. Wrong. They don't want money. They want you to take care of their customer, but they ain't gonna refer you because they had a bad experience with the last guy with their customer, and so that's why they're never gonna refer you. They do want their customer to be taken care of, but everybody wants that, okay? Here's the deal. When it comes to growing a restoration company, most people don't do the right things, and they don't do them the right way, and they don't do them long enough. I'm trying to be helpful for you and to you today for free by showing you the concept and the idea of a shadow plumber. But it's not quite that simple. Like, some of you guys can learn a lot from me free on YouTube, which is great. Once you meet somebody, the conversation can go 1 to 10 different ways. And it's hard for me to tell you how to build that relationship with, Eli or with David or with Eric or Erica, whoever it is, when I don't know how the conversation went to begin with. And I don't get a chance to ask you questions on YouTube. That's where our coaching program comes in, because, like, I need to be able to ask questions, right? Like, I'm pretty good at what I do, but I'm not good enough to give you just a bunch of videos and let you blindly just go build a 7-figure business. Some of you guys can. Some of you have. Some guys have built 8-figure businesses, sold them for 8 figures or more, and never paid me a dime. That's awesome. If you can do that from YouTube, I want you to. But the reality is, there's a lot of nuance to this stuff. Yeah, so that's the reason why we had the coaching program. Believe me, if I could just sell it to you in a program or a course, I would, but that's easier said than done. Well, anyway, we're stretching this out. Hopefully this is helpful for you guys. Somewhere there should be a playlist for this. Just go look from the 0 to 1 million series. We'll catch you guys in the next video.